are places the world remembers, and places it quietly abandons. Donbas became one of them. 8 million people once lived here, between steel factories, coal mines, and endless Soviet apartment blocks. Then came a war, and slowly the world stopped looking. The strange thing about Donbas is not the war itself. Wars happen everywhere. The strange thing is how quickly millions of lives became background noise. Because Donbas was never supposed to disappear. For decades, this region powered an empire. During the Soviet era, Donbas was one of the industrial hearts of Eastern Europe. Coal, steel, railways, factories that never slept. Entire cities were built around extraction. People here did not live glamorous lives, but they had structure, work, identity, purpose. The region fed factories across the Soviet Union. And in return, the Soviet system fed Donbas. Then the Soviet Union collapsed, and almost overnight, the system holding Donbas together began to crack. Factories shut down. Jobs disappeared. Entire communities entered slow decline. What remained was a population trapped between nostalgia and uncertainty. As Ukraine moved closer to Europe, Donbas moved emotionally in another direction. Many people here still spoke Russian, watched Russian television, worked in industries connected to Moscow, and slowly politics became identity. Identity became division, and division became something far more dangerous. In 2014, everything broke open. Armed separatists seized government buildings. Ukraine responded. Russia denied involvement. The front lines hardened. And suddenly, millions of civilians found themselves living inside a war zone. Not soldiers, not politicians, ordinary people. For many families, the war did not arrive all at once. It arrived slowly. A checkpoint here, an explosion there, electricity cuts, disappearing jobs, friends leaving, children growing up around the sound of artillery. Over time, war stopped feeling temporary. It became routine. But Donbas was never only about ethnicity, or language, or even territory, because underneath this conflict was something larger. Energy, industry, geography, trade route, the invisible systems modern economies depend on. And when those systems begin to fracture, entire regions become pressure points. The most disturbing part of Donbas may not be the destruction, or the politics, or even the war itself. It's how easily the world adapted to it. How quickly millions of lives became normal background noise. The war never really disappeared. The world simply learned how to live around it.